Hey guys, Eatway here, and today I'm showing you guys the best investments to pick up from Team of the Week 31. As always, if you get the right cards at the right prices, you're guaranteed to make profit. It's one of the easiest ways of making coins on this game, and every single week I do videos on the best Team of the Week investments, and they will always make you loads and loads of coins. I'd recommend getting these investments around Sunday. That's normally the best time to get these. Sunday and Thursday are the two best times. You can sign up the cards or get them on bid. That's because we've got FUT Champion Awards on Thursday, and then on Sunday we have got Squad Battle Awards. And also at that time, a lot of packs will have been opened since the Team of the Week started and was first released in packs on Wednesday, so cards should have dropped down a good amount in price. You then just pick them up, keep them in your club, and sell them in the future. It's as simple as that. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're on here, and let's just get straight on into it. So we're going to start off with the main starting 11. I would recommend staying away from those really high-end, expensive players, as always. However, in this Team of the Week, there aren't really too many of them. Isco is one that I would probably stay away from just because of the fact no one really uses Isco in this game. He's got a good card, but he's got 73 pace, and for a midfielder, there are just better options, so people don't really use Isco in this game, so he's not really going to rise up too much in the future. And then with Giroud as well, no one really uses Giroud on this game. I mean, even if he drops down way more in price, he's still pretty expensive for what he is. He's got 60 pace, he's got good shooting and physical, but again, no one really uses cards like that on this game. Wilfried Zaha is a great one in my opinion. There's one that's just popped up there. He's extinct and has been for quite some time, but one's just been up there for a few seconds. This card's amazing, great pace, dribbling, shooting, and good physical as well. But with these high-end cards, the thing is, we've got Team of the Season coming up very shortly in a week's time. And once that's out, pretty much all these cards are going to have better versions, or cards that you'd rather use instead of them release with the Team of the Season. So I'd rather go with some of the Team of the Week investments that are going to make you coins for SBCs, some of those cheaper cards. So for that reason, the main investments we're going to be focusing on are the 84s, the 83s, and some of the discard price investments as well. So standing out in the main squad, we have got Ryan Babel. I think he's one of the best investments to get in this Team of the Week. He's got a good card, but he's very cheap for an 84 rated inform. That's the main thing with him. During Team of the Season, we're going to have lots of different guaranteed Team of the Week SBCs and other SBCs that will most likely require high rated informs, so he's going to be a good option for that. And we've also got Pereira. He's pretty cheap for an 85. He will definitely drop down in price in the next couple of days, as right now not many packs have really been opened. People have been saving coins ready for Team in the knockout stage, which ended up not actually being released, which is quite surprising. But I reckon he'll drop to like 30k or so, and for that price you're getting an amazing card with some great stats and also a good card for SBCs. We've also got Wagner. He's a good SBC investment. He's cheap and he's an 84 rated inform, so you can't really ask for much more there. He's also got a really good league and nation and club combo, so you can link him to lots of other high rated players, making him perfect for SBCs, so he's definitely one of the best in my opinion. Douglas Costa, I think, is one of the few non kind of discard price or non SBC investments that I think is worth picking up, and that's because he's got an amazing card and he's playing for Juventus, and he's the best left winger by far for Juventus on Ultimate Team. And he's one of the best left wingers now on Ultimate Team in the Serie A. You've got Perisic and you've got Insigne. Insigne is just too weak to be that good on Ultimate Team, and not many people seem to use Perisic. It's harder to link him, especially as he plays for Inter Milan, where you don't really have an amazing left back, for example. Whereas with someone like Douglas Costa, you've got Alexandro to get a hype link at left back. You've got loads of great players, and that makes him probably the most desirable option on the left hand side of midfield in the Kelsey way. He's got 5-star skill moves, 95 pace, and he's actually not too expensive. So if you can get him for maybe 70k or below, I could easily see him hitting that price. Definitely pick him up, and I think this is a really, really good investment. One of the few non-SBC ones that I would think of picking up in this Team of the Week. We've also got Naldo, and this card is amazing. I don't think he's going to get into the Team of the Season, which means that this card here is going to be a quite safe investment to get. He's got an amazing card, over 70 in every stat for a centre-back, 79 shooting, which is crazy for a centre-back. It's because he scored an amazing long shot, I believe against Borussia Dortmund on the weekend, and that's why he's got such high shooting on the card right there. But right now I think this is just too expensive. You've already got Boateng as a great option in the Bundesliga, and we're going to have more Team of the Season cards from that league coming out soon, so I think there are better options. For this price right here, it's just way too much. If he drops them maybe to like 80, 90k, which I don't see happening, you could potentially pick him up. Vincent Kompany, he's got a decent card, but the thing with him is He's great in real life, but on FIFA, players like this just aren't very good. He's too slow. 69 pace just isn't good enough. If you compare him to the likes of Bailly, or maybe Aspilicueta, people like that, they're just better on Ultimate Team, and it doesn't really reflect how good he is in real life. The fact you can't really use him on Ultimate Team. Same with most slow players on the game. No one really uses Company, so for that reason, he's not that good of an investment. Coutinho, if he drops more, could be a really nice investment here because you don't have too many options on the right-hand side of midfield in the La Liga. You've got Messi, who's pretty expensive, Bale, who's pretty expensive, and then you've got Coutinho, who's going to be a little bit cheaper than those and offers something different. He's Brazilian as well, which is good. There aren't too many Brazilian right-wingers on this game. You've got Willian there, but there aren't many options, so he could be a good one there. But just with Team of the Season coming up, I wouldn't really go near him. You're probably going to get a Team of the Season Messi, or it's guaranteed we're going to have a Team of the Season Messi. He's been amazing this year. But there aren't really going to be too many other options on the right-hand side of midfield, most likely in the Team of the Season from La Liga. So it could be an interesting one, but he's just too much. If he drops maybe to like 90k or so, pick him up, but I don't see that happening, so I'll be staying away from him personally. And then moving down onto the bench and reserves, we've got Donnarumma. This card is just too much for what he is. Yes, he's got a good card, but you've got similarly good options for cheaper. You've got people like Handanovic with amazing cards who are like 20 or 30k. You've got the likes of Buffon as well. Lots of other good cards, so I'll be staying away from him. Svensson is a good discard price investment, although right now no informs a discard price just because of the fact that we have an SBC requiring informs, and that's the player of the year Sessignon SBC, so I'd wait for that to finish before picking up any cards like this. Although if you can get them cheap enough, it's not too bad. And this guy's actually got an amazing card. I know he doesn't have the best League or Nation. The Eredivisie is decent, but there aren't really any other good players on Ultimate Team playing for this club, so it's quite hard to link him. But he does actually have a really, really good card for a fullback on this game. Grosicki, just too overpriced. I mean, it would be a good discard price investment, but because of the fact you need championship players and informs for player of the year Sessignon, this card is quite expensive. Lo Celso is also expensive because of that. Although if he was cheaper, like 12k or below, I would pick him up just because there aren't too many options in the midfield for PSG who are good on Ultimate Team. And this guy's a little bit different because he's normally got a silver card. So this is something newish I think a few people may want to try out. He gets a hyperlink to Di Maria and also to Pastore. It's just something a little bit different. People may want to try him out as he does have quite a nice card there on Ultimate Team. Volland's a good investment to get, in my opinion, one of the best in this Team of the Week. He's got a really, really good card. 80 pace, 83 dribbling, 86 shooting, 82 passing, and 85 physical on an 83 rated inform that's going for about 18k. A nice investment if you can get him for anywhere from about 16 to 18k. I think that's a solid one to pick up. Carbon right here, if you get him for discard price, which I believe is around about 14.5, maybe 15,000 coins, it's no risk. You can't lose out, and there's probably going to be an SBC in the future that requires a hero card like this. So if you can get him for discard price, keep him in your club. You can't lose out, and you may make some profit in the future. Castillo's a good one. As an 84 rated inform, you can pick him up, keep him in your club, and he could rise up in the future, or will rise up in the future. It's guaranteed for any SBCs, as we very, very often get Team of the Week SBCs with big promos, and they don't really get bigger than Team of the Season. That lasts for a whole month. Well, actually over a month, I think. It lasts for so long, so we're almost guaranteed to have those SBCs that will require these cards. And then after that, we're probably going to have end of an era SBCs and other things that will just require high rated informs. So Castillo, just like with Wagner or with some of the other players like Babel, really good investment to get. And then we've got these three discard price investments here. If you can get them for like 9.5k, the complete lowest price they go for, you can't really lose out on them. I mean, you're not going to make amazing profit unless there's another SBC requiring informs where they may rise slightly. You could see these cards hitting maybe 11k or so in a week or so. So if you want some just complete no risk investments, get these cards for 9.5k on open bid, sell them in a couple of weeks time for maybe like 12k. You're making a few thousand coins per card, you can't go wrong there. And we've also got a couple of silver informs, and I always would recommend getting silver informers if you see them hit about 7k or below, and we've got them around that price now. There's one right here, for example, for 7k, because informs, when they're in the Team of the Week, they're a little bit cheaper, but we generally see them then rise up once they're no longer in the Team of the Week, and the normal kind of going price for an inform is about 9 to 10k for the cheapest informs, so that's obviously the silvers. So if you can get them for like 7k, they normally rise by about 2 or 3k in the next couple of weeks. I mean, this card here is so cheap. This is the cheapest inform probably on the game right now. He's like not even 7k, so one I would definitely recommend picking up if you can get him cheap enough. But so overall, I think the best investments are those SBC cards. Babel's a great one, Wagner's also a great one, and Castillo. Volland's also one of the best, in my opinion. You've got these discard price investments down here. You've got the silvers if you can get them cheap enough. You've got this hero card as a really no-risk investment that you could potentially pick up and make some good coins on. You've got the likes of Lo Celso, Spence, and some of these other discard price very cheap informs. And then you've got Pereira, that's another decent one. And Ruffier is one I didn't mention. I'd pick him up if he hits maybe like 55, 50k, because for that price, for an 88 rated inform, that is insanely cheap, so I would recommend getting him around that, as he would be good for SBCs. But apart from that, those are the best investments. You've got Douglas Costa as well, if you want a slightly more expensive player. If you want to maybe use him, pick him up, as I think he will rise up in price in the future, so he could be a good one to pick up, use, and make some coins on as well. And then Zaha, I wouldn't go in there, just because you're going to have better options in a week's time, or actually in 2 weeks' time when the Premier League team of the season comes out. We're going to have so many other strikers in the Premier League that you use ahead of him that are going to be around a similar price. So stay away from him, stay away from Giroud, stay away from Isco, Company, and Naldo just because he's so expensive. Coutinho, maybe, but right now he's just too expensive. But anyway, that is the full team of the week. Those are my best investments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below any suggestions for future videos you would like to see in the next week or so, as it's hard to think of videos at this stage of FIFA where we don't have much really to talk about. It's hard. So if you guys have any suggestions, maybe squad builders, trading, whatever you want to see, let me know down below. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.